All right. How are you doing? Thanks for joining my session. As always, I try to send an invite to the folks online in the community so they can join. All right. Hi everyone. How you doing? Yeah, Goku, how you doing? Uh, all right, let's do something. Henry, how are you? Jose said I showed my wife your post and you couldn't stop laughing. No more crypto. No more crypto. Yeah. I yesterday it just occurred to me. I was like, let me write this story and then post to just give you guys a good laugh. So I'm glad you enjoyed it. How you doing, Samuel? All right. We have a couple of folks on the live stream. Share this live stream. We are taking a look at the investments and the calls that we've made on this channel so far. We've had some good calls. I realized today, I realized that XPin has already gone past the 10x from the call point because when we called XPin, it was around 1/10 of a cent. I even forgot to turn on. Let me do this real quick. I realized that our XPin investments has made a 10x already. And I was like, hey, 100x incoming. Okay, 100x income. We're expecting that, yeah, in the coming days. Possibly because Prof gave a 6 month time frame that this coin was going to move and change lives. And like I said, life changing is not a 10x and it's made a 10x. So life changing should at least be making 100x. At least life changing should be making 100x plus. So that's my opinion on that. Thank you for joining. A couple of people on TikTok as well. Oh, I have some questions here. Okay, shout outs to you, Samuel Solomon. Shout outs to you, uh Bilna, right? Bilna, shout outs to you. Baby Daddy, how you doing? Salutes. Evangelist, greetings to you. Alpha, what's the maximum price of Wika in 5 years? So I did a calculation. I did some predictions with um DeepSeek, because I was saying DeepSeek is good at calculating math than ChatGPT is. Okay, so I was asking DeepSeek that looking at the burn rate of Wikicat and the trading volume and what is happening, looking at the charts and all that, when is it going to hit 0.001? And then it gave me a time frame of about 3 years to hit. Yes, but the question will always remain, can you hold it? Can you hold it? Can you hold it for 3 years? And like I advised, thank you for sending the gifts. Um, Adam, thank you. Thank you for the gift. So, like I advise, you should always have, like, if I have like 70 million coins, okay, you should always have a certain amount you would never sell until it meets that price point that you're expecting. So, for example, if I have 1 billion Wikicat coins, I could tell myself that, hey, I'm not selling 300 million of that coins ever until it hits 1 cent. Okay, that I'm not selling 300 million out of the 1 billion I have, for example. Okay, so always set a amount of token or a price point at which you know you're going to do your last cash out. Okay, I think it's very, very advisable, and it helps you to also, control how you cash out on some of the very vital coins that you're holding for the long term. Okay, so maximum price point of Wikigat in 5 years, I would say. that it's possible we could do like 1/10 of a cent, because as it stands now, it's about 6 zeros. What is Wiki Gap price? 6 zeros and then 1 4, right? The last time I checked. And it was pumping up a little bit. I think from yesterday, the night of yesterday, it was just rising. It was just rising. Right before I posted uh the two perfect coins updates. Okay, that coin was really doing well. So uh keep it on your radar. Keep it on your radar. Remember, the general principle applies. Only invest an amount you can afford to lose. When it comes to investments, especially crypto, the market is very volatile. So only invest an amount that you can afford to lose. I think the market cap sits around 80 to 90 million dollars in market cap, 80 to 90 million dollars right now. So that's a good number. Hopefully, we should cross 100 million. The best we did was 250 million market cap, and then we came back down to like 30 million. So keep holding your bag. Thanks for the follow. Let's see. Yeah, so we can keep your eye on it. Create Xpin. Xpin is right now the hot cake. Xpin, Create, and then COAI. And I showed you guys that COAI did a good drop. And I showed you the chart where I bought back in on COAI. COAI has multiple major partners. We are looking at Amazon, you're looking at Google Cloud, you're looking at Babylon, you're looking at what's the other one? Toyota, Samsung, they are all partnering with COAI. So COAI long term is going to do well. Okay. Right now, it's I think about what's the price on COAI? The last time I checked it, it was 19, but I got in at $13. And then I got in at $13 and then sold at 24. Okay, and it came back down to 15. But that was where I was supposed to set my buy limit and get in on the coin and then ride again, right? But then I forgot to set I was so excited about the profits. I forgot to set my buy limit. Okay, so it came back down, retraced about 50 to 60%, and then it's going back up again. But I'm waiting for a downtrend. Remember, market will always retrace. Market will always retrace. And if it retraces, you come back in. Remember, buy low, sell high. But what I see people doing a lot of the times is that they are buying high and selling low. Why would I sell a coin if I've already made losses and I'm expecting it to be a long-term project and bounce back up? Why would I sell it when it comes down? For example, if I believe in Ethereum and I believe Ethereum is going to hit 10K in 2 years' time, for example, and it's currently 3.9, right? And then it goes to 5K, and I don't sell at 5K, and I wait to sell Ethereum when it's down to 2.5K, then I'm a very bad investor, right? I'm a very, very bad investor to sell Ethereum at 2.5K or 1.5K. You remember Ethereum came down. When was it? Was it the beginning of this year? Ethereum was down to about 1.5K. Was it beginning of this year? Let me check the charts. Ethereum was down, and people were selling at that point. When you believe the token is going to be a long-term project, why do you sell when you are rather in a loss? But you didn't sell when it was almost 5K. Like, let it make sense. Let it make sense. I'm trying to check the chart. Yes, this year, Ethereum went down to 1.5K from 3.8K. So why would I sell at 1.5K if I believe the project is long term? Then I have to wait. And then when it makes a pump and a lot of people are excited about it, that is when I start selling my coins. So that when it comes down, I buy back in. Okay. And remember, the market will always retrace. It will always retrace. The market will always retrace. There's never a pump. Sometimes people send me a message, hey, I bought this coin, it's down. I'm like, yes, it has to be down. You should be happy it's down. I'm excited in the bear market. I don't know about you, but I'm excited. I'm excited in the bear market because that's when I get my discount. And I want to give you guys this coin. Watch this coin. It's currently at a major support. I want to give you this coin on my live stream. Ondo. Ondo, ONDO. How many of you are holding Ondo in your portfolio? Let me know in the comments. Ondo. Ondo has partnership with BlackRock and is a good coin. Ondo is 73 cents. It used to be above $1, but it's down now on a discount. There's a sale on it. All right. So Ondo, check Ondo out. It's currently cheaper than it used to be. And it's backed by BlackRock, one of the biggest investors in the world. All right. Someone says, CO, so many resistance. Can I buy Xpin right now? Xpin, I think, is below 1 cent, although it made a 10x from when I posted it. I posted this coin at 0.001 and it made a 10x to 1 cent. So even if you put 100, you made 1,000. If you put 100 in Xpin, you made 1,000. Okay. And if you put 1,000, you made 10K. If you put 10K, you made 100K. Okay. So Xpin right now is below 1 cent. So I'll say yes, it's a good time to get it. But remember to apply risk management and only put in amounts you can afford to lose. No more crypto. No more crypto. If you remember the joke from this morning. Uh, thank you, Vivian. God bless you too. What's the Someone is asking, do you think it will go up? Is it okay to buy creep and expand for long hold? Yeah, these are long hold projects. These are long hold projects, but not financial advice. Okay, only risk what you can afford to lose. If it's 100 you can afford to lose, you can risk it. This is what I always tell people. Any money you lose on the market that you don't complain about or you don't go emotional about is money you could actually afford to lose. Anytime you realize that you got emotional about any loss, it means that you couldn't afford to lose it. Remember that. So before you buy a token or a coin, ask yourself, I'm putting $100 in this coin. If I lose this $100, will I be greatly affected? If it's yes, it means that you cannot afford to lose 100 in that coin. Then you cut it down. If I lose 50, am I okay? Then put 50 in there. So that is the general counsel I'm going to give you guys. Uh, Someone is asking, is there anyone here who attends El Bernard's church? We need to know the price range, explain. You see, sometimes he's going to come into the service and say, hey, this is the price. But to get price point on every coin, you might have to be in his inner circle. Okay, that's how I see things. Uh, this person says, Horilomo says, I'm holding just explain for now. Thank you for the gift. What did you see we should buy? Oh, there are a lot of coins we've spoken about on this page. Spoken about, help me list them, the coins we've spoken about. Wikicat, Shiba Inu. I just posted a Shiba Inu update saying that most of you think that coin is dead, but it's going to come back again. So Wikicat, Shiba Inu, Crave, Xpin, COAI. I think I made a list here. XLM. XLM, the price of XLM in 7 years is going to go past $3,000, as Prof. Telvin mentioned. So look at XLM and make sure XLM is something that you are holding for the long term. XLM. XLM is like a P2P version of XRP. Because if institutions are going to use XRP, then individuals are going to massively patronize XLM. So look at XLM. Uh, and then XRP also is good. It's kind of at a discount. XRP is at a discount. If we should be very technical and to really divide what is happening on the whole XRP thing, the real value is not supposed to be at $3. The real value of XRP. XRP had 1,700 non-disclosure agreements signed with institutions concerning the demo. They are trying a demo of XRP, and they are going to use that demo in these financial institutions globally. And they were trying it out. They have signed 1,700 non-disclosure agreements, NDAs, with companies that are going to be using XRP in the banking system. And this was revealed during the SEC lawsuit. During the SEC lawsuit, they found out by investigation that, oh, is this what XRP is trying to do? They have 1,700 NDAs. This thing is going to be massive. So where it's currently at is greatly undervalued. If you haven't followed this channel, follow us and join our Telegram as well, Undervalued Crypto, and also our WhatsApp channel for consistent updates. Someone is asking, can we know the tokens of the crypto? Can we know the basis of crypto for beginners? Yes, I have a video right here on my channel. You can watch Crypto for Beginners. You're a newbie, you don't know how to buy. In fact, I'm going to bring out a tutorial. If you're in the US and you're using Binance US, you know some of you are struggling with buying meme coins. Binance US, I'm going to show you how to buy meme coins by means of using the Binance US, not directly in Binance US, but how you can use Binance US as a leverage to trade meme coins. I'm going to do a tutorial on that, so keep following for more. Uh, so yeah, so I have basics for beginners. Watch it, how to buy with mobile money, how to buy tokens, how to buy meme coins, and all that good stuff. I have it on there. I'm looking forward to organizing another newbies class where I go in depth again into trading coins or the wallets to use, how to go about it. Okay, this is basics class. Aside the paid mentorship we also have the basics class for newbies. In the paid mentorship, I'll just go beyond. I'll not just tag the basics. I mean, I'll go beyond that and I'll talk about coin trackers, contract inspection. I'll do technical analysis with you, and I'll also teach you automated passive income systems, uh, and that you can use in crypto. So there's a lot in the package. Someone is asking, can I still buy COAI now, which is Chain Opera AI, Chain Opera AI? Can I still buy it now? Let's see, what is the price? 19. 19 is a good dip from 25. It went about $20. So 19 is a good dip. But it looks like it has a resistance around 25. So I'll say wait till you see maybe $15 per coin if you want to enter in on Chain Opera. Oh, thank you. Thank you so much for the gift. Thank you. If you want to enter COAI, then enter below the resistance. So you're looking at somewhere 15, 13. Okay, because it's coming from 4. And what that means is that every one of us that bought from 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, we started cashing out around $25. $25 started cashing out because I cashed out around 24, right? I bought at 13 and I cashed out around 24. So that's a profit of $11 per coin that I bought. So for example, I'm not telling you, but for example, if I bought 10 coins, that's 11 times 10. I made $110 in a day, basically in a day or two, right? Then I'm going to wait for it to drop from 4 to 25, 13 to 25. I have to wait for it to drop to about 15, 15, 16, 17, 17 max, right? Then I come in again. Ondo, yeah, Kobe, Ondo, ONDO. Ondo is currently 73 cents. The last time I checked, Ondo was around Ondo was around 73 cents per coin. It went above $1, but now it's 73. And it's formed a strong support. So if you want to get in on Ondo, anywhere 73 cents to 65 cents is a good entry point for you to get in on Ondo. Okay. Horilomo says your post on WhatsApp always motivates me. Thank you. Thank you. Link to join your WhatsApp group is right on my TikTok profile, or you can send me a DM. I hear that 80% is locked. Is that a case? 80% of which coin? Ondo? Oh, if 80% is locked, that's even a good thing for you, right? As investors, we are happy when liquidity is locked, right? And that's why a lot of people raise concerns about Xpin and all that. But I think that Xpin has liquidity lock, even though it's not showing on Dex Screener. And the reason I say this is it's listed on Gate, Mexi, and all these other big exchanges. And they are not going to list your coin if you haven't locked liquidity. Okay, so maybe Dex Screener is just not reflecting or it's not capturing that locked liquidity. But big exchanges will never list you if you have not locked your liquidity. Because it's going to damage their reputation if someone raffles, right? So they're going to do their checks, check your contracts, make sure that you are not just withdrawing anyhow. You don't have the ability to rag pull the investors before they list you. So I believe that it is locked. Okay. Thank you. Still good. Is it still good to buy 1K dollars of PIP? If you're a long-term believer, like some of us are, then and if you can afford to lose that 1K, just in case something happens, right? And then that 1K should go vanish into thin air, then I would say that go for it. Put 1K in it. But if 1K you can't afford, slash it into half, put 500 in there. Maybe when it dips, you can buy with the extra 500 you have. Okay. All right. Do you think Xpin can do $1 by December? That would be strangely that'd be a strange miracle. to do $1 by December. So $1 from here is 100x. That means 1,000x from the call point because we called it at 001. So 1,000x, that'll be insane. That'll be insane. Billy is saying XDB. December, I think maybe you could do a little bit below $1 December. Maybe we could get 10 cents. If we are not too greedy and everybody wants to cash out, we could get 10 cents on next spin. Possibly get 10 cents on next spin. Yeah. Yeah, but I'm expecting that that 1 cent resistance should be broken. The 1 cent resistance. It should be broken very, very soon. I sold most of my X spin during the initial pump, and now I'm regretting. The thing about crypto is you never know, right? Now, this coin you sold, maybe you, for example, maybe you didn't even sell, right? You didn't sell, and then it went down to back to launch price or below the price you bought it. You're gonna be angry with yourself. Why didn't I sell, right? But I always say this: little profit is better than losing all your money. If I make $1 on a coin, it's better than losing the $100 I put in the coin. Okay. So don't beat yourself too much. There's always another opportunity in the crypto market. There's always a new coin. And that's one thing I've learned in my journey. There's always a new coin in the space. So don't beat yourself about it. Okay. There'll be someone says the prophecy is 1000x for X spin. Right now it will be 100x, which I still think is great. I will continue to buy it if I can. Okay. And someone says, bro, 1 cent is 0.1, not 0.01. I mean 1/10 of a cent. Sorry, that's what I was trying to say. Um, Let me see. You have a couple of contributions here. Is it okay to keep your XRP on Trust Wallet? Now let's talk about this issue. Keeping keeping XRP on Trust Wallet. Now, some of you know that XRP is also on the Binance Smart Chain, right? And then XRP is on Binance Smart Chain, and then XLM used to be on the Binance Smart Chain as well. All these coins used to be there. Shiba Inu used to be on Binance Smart Chain like heavily until they moved to Ethereum, right? So most of the time when you're sending Shiba out of an exchange, it will give you Ethereum network as the means by which you can move it up. Okay. Now, when coins list on an exchange and they used to be on a particular network, okay, they still have liquidity on that network. So if you get the XRP contract address from CoinMarketCap, I think they still have the Binance Smart Chain contract address. I think so. Yes, they still have it. So on CoinMarketCap, if I type in XRP, I'm going to see the contract address, right? I can copy that contract address and then put it in MetaMask or Trust Wallet, and XRP will still pop up. Then I can send BNB to that wallet and then swap it for XRP so that I have XRP in Trust Wallet and I also have some on the exchange. So this is what I'm going to say. I'm going to suggest that always split your investments. Okay. When it comes to your investments, split them, diversify your portfolio. So have some on the exchange, have some on the wallet. Okay, so you could have some in Binance or BitGet, and you could have some in MetaMask or Trust Wallet or Penny Wallet. Okay, I think for those of you who had issues with Penny Wallet, they are still working on the development. Okay, they are going to work on the development. So keep your fingers crossed. For now, use Trust Wallet and MetaMask. If you have any coins in Penny Wallet, you are struggling to swap, take the seed phrase, create a MetaMask wallet by going to Play Store or App Store, and then import the seed phrase in the wallet. All those coins will show up, and then you swap. Okay, so don't stress yourself with the issues you're having on Penny Wallet. Um, Thank you for the gifts. Um, did Prophet Bernard give a time on COAI? So COAI, I heard, not from his own mouth, but I heard that the price point for COAI is 100 plus. And that's why I posted it on my X handle. COAI price target $100, currently 19. So if you're someone who is a patient investor, you feel like, you know what, I can still wait. for the next 1 year and not be bothered about the money I put in COAI, then I'll say that going in now is still okay. Going in now on COAI investments is still okay if you can wait for that $100 mark. Okay. Because looking at the backing they have, the partners behind them, I think is going to be major, major, major. It's probably going to be equally life changing. And I know some of you are saying, oh, the price is too high. I cannot buy it. You can always buy zero point 0.1 of a coin or zero point 0.5 of a coin. Okay. You don't necessarily have to buy like one. You can always buy zero point 0.5. Buy in decimals. All right. Buy in decimals. How do I reach out to you? You can send a message on TikTok. All right. Or join our Telegram. Sometimes I do drop my contact there when I speak about the mentorship program. So you can always reach out to me through that. Someone says Asta. Asta, he gave a price prediction of $50 per coin. Asta, when he spoke about it, like publicly, he spoke about it when it was around $2. And then it came down to 1.8. So that's why I got in on Asta. So with Asta, I'm running at a loss, right? But I'm unfazed. I'm okay. Okay, I'm okay because I understand the game. You make losses, you win some, you lose some. But even this, I will not call it a loss because you only lose in crypto when you sell. When you sell in a loss, that's how you lose. But you could have like floating losses. It's either you sell in a loss or you are rug pulled. Those are the only two ways. But so long as a project is alive, it can always come back to life. Have you not seen projects that have low price for like 1 year, 2 years, and then out of nowhere, boom, like what happened with WikiCard? Some of us gave up. There are people holding 30 billion coins of WikiCard. They gave up, sold it for like $150. And then boom, 30 billion. I know a guy who had 30 billion. He doesn't have it now as we speak. He had 30 billion. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, multiplied by 6 zeros and a four, which is the all-time high, right? So 6 zeros and a four. That guy would have had, let me see, 30 billion. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, he would have had 12,000. Wasn't even 30, but it was 300 billion. Sorry, he would have had 120,000. He had 300 billion. He would have had $120,000 from a mere $100 investment. $120,000, right? But he lost it. Okay. So long as you believe in the long-term projects, you believe in the long-term vision of the thing, see, hold it. Can you hold it? Can you hold it? Yeah, someone is asking about talent token. So talent token, they were able to graduate by crossing the 100K, came back down to about 20 something, 30 something, and then it went to about 70K this morning when I was checking the chart. Yeah, so join the Telegram and follow for updates. I just called them, so get your updates from the Telegram. All right. Uh, Someone is asking 9x on Xpin and can't withdraw. I'm stressed. So import your seed phrase from Penny Wallet into MetaMask and then use BNB to swap. You'll be good. Would you advise buying meme coins on Trust Wallet? Trust Wallet, you cannot see the chart if a coin is new. And that is why in my training that I did on my YouTube channel, I use MetaMask for my training. Because in MetaMask, you can see the charts, even if a coin is new. So use MetaMask to check your charts and also do your swaps. MetaMask swaps are very fast and easy. And if you have a problem, Kojo, thanks for the gift. If you have a problem, go to PancakeSwap and connect MetaMask wallet and make your swap. It's going to go through. Okay. So I'm going to show you the typical problems. I have to do a video on the typical problems that happens when you try to swap coins and then how to resolve all of them. Okay, I'm going to do that. So if you are not following, follow. I do crypto education. I believe that this channel is healthy for newbies to at least get started in their crypto journey. Okay. Besides being taught how to go about, you know, with your wallet, handling it and all that, at least you also get to buy good coins. All right. Someone is asking, I just downloaded Binance and I've gotten my account verified, but I don't know what to do next. So if Mousy, I suppose you are in Ghana. So I did a training where I taught you how to buy USDT with mobile money. So you can buy that and purchase a coin. Okay, so watch the guide on my channel. It's on YouTube. 1 hour. When you go to my video section, you're going to see a 1 hour video guide where I train newbies how to get started in crypto. So download MetaMask wallet and then start watching the video. You get it. Okay. All right. So meme coins, I advise you get it on MetaMask wallet, not Trust wallet. You might have issues a lot with Trust wallet. It's good, but I wouldn't recommend it for newbies because you're going to complain a lot. Okay. If I use like I don't have problems using Trust wallet, but for the sake of people that are coming into this space that are new, so avoid all the stress, all the wallet stress, use MetaMask wallet. Okay. If I buy 2,000 CDs worth of it, how much profit will I get? Oh no, it doesn't work that way. It's not like if you buy a coin, you get this profit. Like it's not a hard and fast rule. It's not cast in stone. Okay. So if you are buying 2,000 CDs, 2,000 CDs in dollars should be around, let's say roughly $200. So you're asking if I buy $200, how much profit will I get? So this is how I'll put it. If the coin does well, you make profit according to how well the coin did. Okay. So if the coin gives you like a 50% increase, that means that you're going to make 50% on your $200. All right, which is $300 in total. Okay. All right. There are a couple of questions here. X-Men might be gathering momentum. That's a good time to get some. I made a mistake of selling. Another person selling X-Men for cheap, but that's okay. That's okay. You can always buy in when it dips. All right. Um, Asta, what about Asta? Start with the project. Okay, I've read this one. Any update on Fight of Fate coin? Yeah, so Prof said he was going to help. Oluwabusayo, thank you so much for the gift. Prof said he was going to help with promoting that token, Fight of Fate. There was a problem that was happening in Nigeria. Uh, they had uh, terrorism going on, and then they decided that hey, we are going to help this project with contribute. They're going to help this man and his church by contributing money to help him, to help his members as well. Some of them got displaced, some were injured and all that, hospital bills and all. So he's going to help them out with the contributions that come into the token. So that's where they established the Fight of Faith token. And he says he's going to push them. So that's what I basically shared on my X handle. How much is XLM? It's around 30 cents. Someone says, even me, I sold my X-Men when it was low. Sorry, 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 sorry. Uh, sorry about that. A lot of people selling their coins. Would you advise me? Okay, I think I've read this. Someone says, I'm scared. No, scared in crypto, you can't use scared money, right? There's patient money. Patient money is those who wait for long. Scared money is those who are scared of the investment. So, uh, don't go in with scared money. All right. Pick something you can afford to lose. That you know what, I can still risk this $10, this $20, this $30. I can still risk it. And then you go in with it and then forget about it. You don't need to buy every coin. Another thing I'll say, you don't need to buy every coin. You can have maybe 5 coins you feel will do well in the next 5 years and then just hold them. Okay. So no need to buy every coin. Select five that you are sure of, or maybe prophetic coins you have seen on this channel. You feel like, oh, these coins are going to change my life, right? Life changing coin, Crave, and all those other coins. Then you bag them in the portfolio, keep your seed phrase, delete your wallet, and then come back after 2 years. Hodl, hodl. The thing about crypto is that the more you see your money and it's easily accessible to you, the more you're going to sell off when you see profit. Like if you have a cold wallet, which I showed you guys, I think I have to do a demonstration again. If you have a cold wallet, the cold wallet is such that if I want to withdraw, you see the stress. When I take my phone, I just swap BNB and that's it. But I have to, number one, go look for my cold wallet, open the box, dismantle the parts, take out the cord, take out this, unless I'm desperate for the money that I'm going to go through all this hassle. But normally, before you pick the code, it's like a pen drive. That's the code wallet. So this has crypto on it. So it's disconnected from the internet, which simply means that if I have my coins in MetaMask, right, somebody can hack the wallet if I don't take precaution. Let's say I connect my wallet to some strange website, or I see a strange token I never bought in my wallet and I swap it. I'm going to be hacked. Another rule: never buy any coin you did not, never swap any coin you never bought. Never swap any coin you didn't buy with your own money. If you see that and you swap it, you will be hacked. So with this, there's nothing like that. I'm not going to see any coin pop up here because the cold wallet is disconnected from the internet. And the only way I can put money in here or cash out my money is if I connect this wire to this is the screen. You can see the screen, right? That's the screen. So if I connect this, you are going to see the screen light up. You're going to see the screen light up. Do you see? Ledger. It says ledger and it's asking for my password or my PIN code. And then I come in here and I use these buttons to type in my PIN code, right? That's how ledger works. So this, I bought it from Ledger. So ledger.com, right? Ledger.com. You get it for about, I think it was $80. That's the cheapest, 79.99. So $80, you get this. You keep, so this one has some crypto on it, but I cannot withdraw. I cannot withdraw if I don't connect this to the internet. If I don't connect this to my laptop, I cannot withdraw. So this is for very precious crypto that I'm not ready to withdraw. Okay, and I put it here. But the ones that I want to easily withdraw, let's say Wika, it pumps, right? Let's say Wika pumps and I have to go take money. By the time I finish setting up, they might have sold off. Other people will take their profits. So I'll keep that in my MetaMask and I'll use this for more established coins like XRP, the XLM. I have to use this to buy that. Okay. And then they give you a sheet you can write your passphrase on. So this one, right, it's like a booklet and it contains paper on which you can write your recovery words. Okay. So they give you about 3 sheets. You repeat the words on them and then put them here. Maybe you could keep one somewhere else, right? That means that if I lose this cold wallet, right? If I lose this cold wallet, the recovery phrase I have here, I could buy this wallet, the similar model, and then re-access my crypto with my seed phrase. Okay, so that's how it works. You put it here, put it in the box, right? And this is your crypto. And this what brought about the popular saying, not your keys, not your crypto. Because if you can keep it here, it's like your key. So because it's your keys for you, it is your crypto. But if you keep it on an exchange and the exchange collapse, right? Like what happened to Bybit. Bybit had a hack, an Ethereum hack. They hacked them $40 billion. Okay, somebody hacked them $40 billion. So for example, if something happens to Bybit and it collapses, what happens to your crypto? Right? It's gone until further notice. That they tell you that, hey, okay, you've been able to restore your crypto, then you get it back. But if not, it's gone. Um, but this, it will not be gone. Even if I have Ethereum here, it will still be here. Correct? All right. So cold wallet, do well if you can afford it. Do well to get it for $80. I think the other one is like a full screen. It's like this size, and it has a screen. It's like a phone. That's about $300. Okay. Uh, is it okay to go in on bank and KGen? So Prof called bank and KGen tokens, and people are wondering, should I buy? Should I? Like I said, when the coin is called and the price is here, wait for it to dump. Okay, when it's here, wait for it to fall. When it falls, you enter in on the market because those are part of the prophetic coins that are being called. All right. Uh, I bought $5 XN and it's at $9. I got $4 profit. Still holding. I'm glad for you. I'm glad for you. So that's about 80% profit. Okay, that's about 80% profit, which simply means 500 would have made you 900. 5,000 would have made you 9,000. So that's good. Excellent price amazes me. I now understand why. Now understand why from your updates. Thanks. Wikicat to 01 or 001. Okay, I think I've touched on this. Holding XRP at 51 cents with 2,870. Sell or hold. Why do you want to sell, Roberto? That's a very good price you got XRP. You got it at 50 cents. I got it at $1.80. I actually bought XRP at 40 cents some years ago, and it wasn't moving up, and they had a lawsuit, and I sold all my bag. So today, when I look back, I'm paid that when XRP hit 3 point something, I'm like, I had a lot of XRP coins, but I sold it off. Right. So long-term projects, man, sometimes it will really get to you if you sell off. It will really get to you if you sell off. Okay, so hold strong if you see a good project. Please hold, hold for long. All right. Don't sell off. I mean, don't sell off. Someone says a Rabi wallet is also good. Uh, Penny Wallet won't recommend. Penny Wallet used to be good, but now they are having issues with swaps. So I'll say that import your seed phrase into MetaMask because there are a lot of complaints coming about the wallet. I'll say import to MetaMask. Can I download these crypto apps in Europe and trade as if I'm in Ghana? Yeah, you can. Try MetaMask, right? You should get it. I'm going to teach US guys, those based in US, you're having trouble with purchasing. I'm going to teach you how to purchase with Binance US. I told someone just yesterday, send it to your MetaMask and then start trading these meme coins. Okay. I wanted to buy $10 XLM, but it didn't work. Uh, which platform? Someone says, does the juggler call still hold? So yeah, I'm still holding. I'm still holding. Juggler, I had a tip off from an insider saying, hey, they're going to do some massive advertisements on Juggler. So get in on it if you can. And I bought a small bag. I think I have about probably 20% profits, but I'm still holding. Yeah. If I see there's no action, I might sell off. I don't know. Depends. Which wallet can I get XDC? Very important question. Go to Play Store or App Store and download Decent Wallet. DCENT. Decent Wallet. And hold XDC. I made a prophetic confirmation video on XDC. I think it's going to do well. Myself, I had an impression about it. So XDC, Decent Wallet. You should get XDC. XDC currently, it came down, was at a good discount. XDC was at a good discount. It fell from 8 cents? 8 cents down to 5 cents. It fell by about 40%. So that's what happens in crypto. The falls are massive, right? So XDC fell, and I think that this is a good time to start bagging up. If you haven't joined our Telegram and WhatsApp channel, send me a message, or I'll go to Telegram and search for undervalued crypto. There are two pages. One is a scam page. Someone duplicated my brand. That is not it. What the correct one is undervalued crypto without an S, without a one at the end. Undervalued crypto. That's the correct page. So decent wallet, you're going to get XDC. So check it out. Uh, decent XDC. I'm looking for XDC. Pump. Pump also is hovering around 0.004. It's still okay. At least it's found a new base around 0.004. So Pump Fund coin is also cool. But I'm still watching it, right? I'm still watching. We called it at 0.002 and it made a 4x. It went to 0.008 and it's down to 0.004. Now, rarely would you see any coin pump and come back to the same price that it was called. Only it will pump and then fall only close to it. It typically never comes back to that price, which means that it has found a new high price. And then it will pump again, come back down, but not to the same level. it's found a new high price. We call them higher lows. Higher lows. So it's a low point, but it's higher than the previous low. All right. Um, recommend coins to buy. Okay, you can watch my channel. I have a couple of them. Let's see what we have here. Uh, someone says, besides the price drop, have you looked in Tensora coin? On Tensora, I saw it pumping. Somebody shared it on the chat group. But right now, the chat group is full. We have over 1,000 people and it's full. So I don't know. I'm thinking on creating a new one. I don't know. Sometimes people just don't want to observe simple rules. So I'm thinking of having to stress myself with another group. Sup with Semapi. I don't know what's up with him. uh, KGen coin. Hmm. KGen, I haven't checked the chart, but I suppose it's starting to climb back up because it's like a U. It formed a U shape where it went down this way and then it's climbing back up. So KGen might be like if you see it at the bottom of the U shape, those are good buy points for you to get in on those coins. Okay, those would be good buy points to get in on those coins. Uh, let's see what we have. Let's see what we have. I bought mine at $3. Is it XRP? Can I get tutorial from scratch? Check my YouTube, undervalued crypto. YouTube, undervalued crypto, and then go through the beginner guide video. Okay, undervalued crypto. So for some of these projects that are launching out from scratch or new ones, I would advise you join their Telegram and then ask your questions on there. There are some of the questions I cannot answer because I'm not part of the dev team. So you want to join their Telegram and then ask questions. Okay, what plans do you guys have? And then you take it from there. Okay. So yeah, some of the questions I get, they are dev team questions. You have to ask the dev. Yeah, Rex, there's something coming on the dance token. Yeah, we are planning something. I've shared screenshots with a couple of people, but when it happens, you see it. I'm just quiet on it because I want you to surprise people. I don't want to hype it. I'm just quiet. We are picking some plans, so hopefully we pray it goes through, and then the chat will speak for itself. Someone says UK is worse with wallets. UK, US have tough restrictions when it comes to crypto investments and crypto wallets. So, uh, yeah, unfortunately, it is what it is. But until we've come to embrace crypto on a global scale, we'll keep having some of these problems. I have 100 COAI. Is it good? Man, you are good. 100 COAI. That's 2,000 or 1,009 or 2K. That's good. That's good money. What's your YouTube handle? Undervalued crypto. Okay, search for undervalued crypto. Someone is asking, is Binance Wallet okay? Binance Wallet is okay. It holds Web3 coins. So coins that you can get on the from the trenches, you can still buy on Binance Web3 Wallet. All right. Hope Trust Wallet is safe. So long as you are not connecting to websites, I'm going to do another tutorial for beginners, how to make sure you have disconnected your wallet from the sites you used to or you previously connected to. So I'm going to do that. Bank and KGen, check the charts, see if it's dipped, and then enter. Okay. Follow us here, TikTok, YouTube, undervalued crypto. Also on X, we are undervalued underscore C on X. Undervalued underscore C. Sorry, the questions are many. And like I said, weekdays, I wouldn't have all the time. But from November, I have all your time. November, we are going to do a lot of live streams. A lot of live streams, God willing. Uh, who is Prof? We are talking about Prof. El Bernard. I shared a couple of his videos on here. I use my Revolut banking app to trade. Do you think it's a good thing to do? So long as it's working for you. How do I get XLM? Now, when you go to CoinMarketCap, I showed you in the beginner guide, even I have a video, a paid video on TikTok, right? You search for the middle video. I show you that if you go to CoinMarketCap and you search for the coin, tap on it and scroll down to markets, and you see a link by. Click on that link and purchase the coin. So watch the beginner video. A lot of people are asking about KGen. Is it pumping? Is KGen pumping? I don't know if KGen is pumping. Someone says, bro, stick to your XRP and XLM for long. Yeah, I know you can get hyped up and sell. There's this thing I've noticed about people in the crypto space. We chase the pumps instead of positioning ourselves for the pumps. We chase the pumps, which is you always get it wrong if you are chasing the pump. Position yourself at a low price and then wait, especially for good projects, and then wait, be at a good position. It's like going for war. You don't expose yourself, you hide, you position yourself, right, at a low base. So position yourself at a low base. For example, if you're in Wiki and you believe it's going to pump, position yourself at a low price and wait. But you are also positioning yourself with money you can afford to lose. Remember, so $100 example, and I position myself and I wait. So if it pumps 2x, I make $200. By the time you are buying at the top, you have only made $5 on your $100 investment, but I've made extra 100, right? So positioning is always important when you are buying crypto coins. Would you advise me to buy XLM? Yes. Not financial advice, but yes. Any review on XPR? XPN will hit $2 price point in a vision I saw. Ascension said he saw a vision. XPIN hits $2. So if you have 10,000 XPIN coins, that's 20,000. Okay, that's good for it. Because anything life changing, like Prof. Elbenaz said, that if it's going to be life changing, it's not a 10x. 10x will not change your life, right? If you have 10 and mix 100, $100 will change your life. But if you mix 1,000 and you have 100, that's what? 1,000. Let's say you have 100. So 1,000, 10K, 100K. 100K with $100. That's life changing, right? So someone says Xpin they saw at $2. Someone says no, Revolut is not good. People have different experiences. 900K Xpin and can't take profits. I think you mentioned this. So import your seed phrase, copy your seed phrase from Penny Wallet and import it in MetaMask. Okay, import it in MetaMask. All right. Some of you will cut your journey short if you join the mentorship, but no, you never join it. Meanwhile, your journey will be cut short, right? You will not struggle if you join it and you are really trained on these things. Uh, a COAI, a white paper coin. They should have a white paper holding 70 million of CREEP and 300K of XP, holding till mid-November. Wow, you are the one going to liquidate us. You are the one going to cash out on us. Be careful. Someone says CREEP will hit $1 by all means. Please say something on Dance Coin. Can we still hold? That's what I've told you. Yeah, that's what I've told you. I said we are planning something. So be patient. Patience money always wins. Patience money. Be patient. All right. That's all I can tell you. But if you still feel the pressure to take your money, you may go ahead. All right. Share the device for holding crypto on the pages. Is it the ledger? So ledger, you cannot hold meme coins on the ledger. You can only hold established coins like the XRP, the XLM, the Ethereum, the Shiba Inu, coins that are already established in the game. You can have them on the ledger, but you cannot hold meme coins with this. Maybe another brand will permit meme coins, but ledger, this one doesn't permit meme coins. What are your projections for crypto by December? Hmm, that's going to be hard. Let's wait and see what happens. Current price. What's the current price? What's the current price? Four zeros and a seven. I remember when we called this coin on our channel, it was four zeros and a one. It has made 7x. And that is why you have to follow the updates that we post. Turn on your notifications. In fact, if you are watching on YouTube, the notification bell or the bell icon, tap it and choose all so that you get notified on every update that we post. Because sometimes when you forget, you don't see the updates. Okay, so remember to turn that on. Remember to turn that on. All right. Uh, okay. All right. Thank you. Have you already sold out XP? No, I only sold half of my bag, so I'm holding half. I sold 50%. I'm still holding 50%. How and where to buy Cryptcoin? I have a video on how to buy. I also have a video for beginners. Watch my pinned video on TikTok, and you see I demonstrate how to buy the coin. All right, so guys, like I said, weekdays I cannot do so long up until November. We'll go hours and look at. I'm going to share my screen. We look at new coins to buy. All right, so subscribe, stay connected. I'll see you during the weekend. This weekend I should be able to see you. Yeah, and then we'll do full hours during the weekdays. All right. So subscribe, join the Telegram Undervalued Crypto. I have to run away. Thank you so much for joining. It's been wonderful. Keep following, keep watching the videos, keep investing, and we're gonna read someday. Give yourself 2, 3 years tops. 2, 3 years tops. Yeah. Some of you become millionaires. I told them on my page that we are looking at getting about 20 millionaires on that page. You are looking at getting 20 millionaires. So that if you want to do something, want to do some donations, want to help some cause, right? Orphanage, widows, whatever I want to help, like just by the snap of a finger, we can do them. Why? Because we have millionaires within the click. Okay. All right. So yeah, it's the same thing. Buying XPIN on Binance Alpha Trust Wallets. Same thing. All right. It's still in the Web3 zone. So I'll see you guys later on. Thank you so much for joining. Yeah. Bye.